Good day, Reverend Barbara here. I would like to take a moment to share with you a brief intro into our Emergent Christian Ministers program. First, you might be asking what Emergent Christianity is all about. Well, there are as many different explanations and definitions of emerging Christianity as you can imagine, but for the purposes of our study program, we will define emergent Christianity as a form of understanding and living Christian values that is closer to what is the heart of Jesus, what he taught, and less about man-made dogma and hierarchy. To that end, our seminary offers a study program that guides you as a student back to the heart of Christ. The program requires an ability to read and write and to assimilate the information that you were taught into the creation of meaningful and inspirational acts of service, such as worship services, memorial services, weddings, burial services, and so on. It is essential that clergy members are proficient in the performance of such services, and our program will provide you with the training you need to fulfill that requirement. In addition, you will walk through the Bible once again from the perspective of an emerging Christian. This means assessing our roots in Christianity from a historical and metaphorical perspective, which by necessity challenges somewhat the literal interpretations of the Bible. One of the great benefits of our program, I believe, is that through studies performed at the seminary, students are challenged to grow spiritually and personally. I believe this is the most important training of all, and so today I would like to share with you what this type of experience is like for our students. So feel free to follow along so that you can determine for yourself if you think you would find our program to be of service to you. Initially, I would like to begin by referring to a book entitled Into the Silent Land by Martin Lard, L-A-I-R-D. In his book, Lard refers to a prisoner who has cut or burned himself often. He did these things because he said it was better to feel the pain on the outside than on the inside. Now, this individual was indeed in prison. I refer to this story for all of us now because we all find ourselves in our own kind of prison from time to time, and we all need a way out. So back to the story. Now this prisoner decided to approach those in charge of spiritual health at the prison. There he was instructed on meditation. After meditating a half hour in the morning and a half hour in the evening, he reported that he was not in as much pain. He said, and I quote, "The pain is not so bad. For the first time in my life, I could see a tiny spark of something within myself that I can like." Another such prisoner said, and I quote, "All beings, no matter how reactionary, fearful, dangerous, or lost, can open themselves to the sacred within and become free. I have become free even in prison. Prison is the perfect monastery." Now, this spiritual liberation that these prisoners found is not something they could acquire. Rather, it's a process of removing everything that blinded them to the existence of the divine within. St. Paul referred to this as our hidden self, which is not developed but discovered. It is liberated. We all seek liberation, and as such the psalmists say, "O Lord, you search me and you know me. It was you who created my inmost self. I thank you for the wonder of my being." As a student of the seminary, you will be mentored to experience such readings and then to write an essay that documents to us your thoughts, feelings, and experience of it for yourself. Our program provides for you a path directly to the hidden self and a structured process through which you are encouraged to share of your own divinity through service in His name. If you have any questions regarding our Christian Ministers Ordination program, please feel free to contact us. We are so happy to be of service to you. In the meantime, this is Reverend Barbara. Thank you for visiting our site, and I wish for you a blessed and happy day. Bye now.